Oh, I mean,
this is a joy, you know.
Family.
This job is not always fun, but or rewarding. But on days like this, it really is. You and I went to high school, so it's not like. And I did graduate. You went out to law school. Sure, your old library finds or something. I want to thank everybody for coming here today. It's an important day. We're gonna present the Miga family with the Silver Star Medal, which is the third highest medal you can get. The World War II Victory Medal, and the Honorable Service lapel button from World War II. So congratulations to all of us. Just by explanation, and you have our press release. It was Staff Sergeant Barney Bader. And of course, it's Brian Miga, and Miga's brother Edward Miga, and your wife Lori isn't here today.
No.
And your sister Betty Lou.
Yeah, and my husband Dick Fry didn't want to steal any thunder, so. Oh no.
Well, that's decent. Yeah. He would never make it in government. That's what they do. Sergeant Bader was a member of the United States Army, the 35th Army Regiment, 4th Armored Division, and also the 9th Infantry, serving in the European Theater on June 23rd, 1944, near Flotteville, France. The PFC Bader engaged the enemy with an 88mm gun position and disabled it. He also disabled two 20mm, those are big guns, millimeter machine guns. Due to his brave actions, he was awarded the Silver Star Medal. Tragically, PFC Bader was killed several months later at the Battle of Schoenberg, Felice Pocket near Belgium. Mr. Miga was provided substantial information. You did. Brian did, which allowed us to go back and do this. And you said you have letters and you've written a book?
Yes.
And where is that book today?
Right here.
And the letters to all the families are in this book, the ones that we preserved. We wanted to preserve all the letters he'd written to me and to my mother and to the other members of the family. Sure. So they're all in there.
Well, what a handsome guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Is it Indian or what is it?
No, he was.
The motorcycle. That's great.
Probably the cheapest one available, probably.
He was a tough
Also, you lost a second uncle, Ed, was killed on December 7th, 1944 during the attack on Pearl Harbor. 41, and his remains are still entombed in the USS Arizona. So, you know, from my office, we're the privileged to be able to do this. And we have for you each a flag, which you can, these are flown over the Capitol in your uncle's honor, and this is a challenge coin that
thank you.
Oh, wonderful.
People know about, but it's my pleasure to present these with you.
Thank you, Richard.
Thank you.
So congratulations.
Thank
it's
you
wonderful
very
that the family, someone that you never met.
No.
But you said you did at 8 years old.
Yeah.
So you
I do remember that, and I have letters that he's written to me, and I cherish them, and I can't read them without crying.
Right. Well, people wrote back then.
Yes, they did.
It was the way things happened.
And he did know of me.
Yeah.
He knew I was coming.
So, thank you for allowing us the privilege. Congratulations. And you know, it's nice to see a family who's tight together, that looks back and cherishes their history. It's amazing to me. We meet people all the time who've been through these ordeals, and they don't talk about it. Your uncle talked about it through his letters, but we're losing about 1,000 people who served in World War II every day, and I would guess most of them are in their 90s or maybe even up to 95. So it's safe to say that within the next 10 years, very, very few, if any, will be alive. So it's important to hold their memory close, and you've done this through this book. Maybe you could describe to me one letter in particular that you thought about.
Well,
You want this letter that he wrote at Christmas time? He wrote to Betty Lou. It's really kind of poignant. She was only 8 years old at the time.
You want me to read it?
Yeah.
All right.
I
Dear
mean, you don't mind, do
Betty
you,
Lou,
guys?
it's been a long time since I heard or saw you, and it's good to hear from you. You're getting so you can write better than I can. I wish I could have been home to hear you play Silent Night on Christmas Eve. I played the violin.
She's
Since I'm too far away, maybe I could hear you play Silent Night some other Christmas. Thank you very much for sending me your Christmas stocking. I have it hung up on my tent pole. So when Santa Claus comes sliding down the pole, he won't miss it. You see, Santa Claus is in the Army now. He's taking care of us soldiers, so that why you have Mrs. Santa Claus at the Boston store, ask your daddy and he'll tell you, isn't it so, Felix? So, Betty, if you study, you'll be able to pass your grades. I'm sure you'll be in the 5th grade, a smart girl like you. How do you like deer meat? I like deer meat better than cow meat. I'm sure you enjoyed the meat. I must have written about meat. Sunday we're going out on a 3-day, I don't know what that is. Problem. Getting so the Army doesn't give us a day off anymore. The last few days we've been firing 30 caliber M1 rifles. I did a KP the other day, the first one since last winter. It felt good doing it again, for I won't be pulling KP for long. I'll be sergeant again in a few months against a man who has more friends. As a private, a man has more friends as a private than as a sergeant. I found that out. Thanks for the stationery, I was just out of it. We all in the tent get a kick out of the snowman you sent. I have it sitting on the center of my stand. It won't be a white Christmas for us out here, for we don't have snow, but we have plenty of sand. So say hello to Sylvia and Felicia, and I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, your Uncle Bernie.
Oh, what a wonderful thing.
Isn't it